Hello, my name is Gretel Malu Solano Yañez, and I will talk about the issues of migration. What is migration? Migration refers to the change or residence of people from one place to another, crossing geographic boundaries. What is migration? Migration refers to the change or residence of people from one place to another. The main cause of migration by the violence in the country, the lack of economic, due to social or political conflict, due to environment problems, the search for a better life for themselves and or for their family. The main cause of migration by the violence in the country, the lack of economic, due to social interviews. During the interviews, I heard several sad stories about how people had to leave every time they have because of insecurity, the economic, and the lack of respect for interviews. During the interviews, I heard several sad stories about how people had to leave every time they have because like the story of Raquel Lopez, who had to flee Honduras due to the high rate of crime in her country. He had to leave every time he had to be able to get her entire family out, which is made up of 9 people, so that none of the world end up did like her friend who was murdered by crime in Raquel's house. And that was only the beginning of a series of situations that had I will hate to have in order to achieve a better living condition science. In order to get here, they went through days of cold, hunger, and lines and sadness. Raquel and her family had already been in Matamoros for 4 months, but this is not their destiny. They hope to be able to reach the United States. They hope that they will be given political asylum and thus obtain better living conditions. Raquel, like her, her children, miss her country very much. If it were up to her, she would never have left since every time she knew and adored was there. But she could not risk even her family. She could not leave the suffer more. Another story I heard was about a family of 5 members who left Salvador because crime was churning the money for having bought a house. They were changing them for their own house, but the trial last bill the glass was the one day when her daughter was returned from school. Some men approached her and tried to hit her because her parents did not give the payment they were demanding. Though to this event, they decided to grab their things and left there and down. And they also had to go days with 18 without a safe place to sleep. They walking for days without stopping, but the worst thing they had to experience on their trip was that they almost lost their younger daughter. Even today, her hope of being able to obtain political asylum in the United States and thus have a better life condition. Like those, there are more stories of people who have and had to throw many adversity in search of a better life condition. Signs in their country of origin human rights are not respected because there is no enough economic or because there is too much violence. And just like those, there are more stories of people who have had to go through many advertencies in search of a better life condition. Signs in their country for original human rights are not respected because there is no enough economic